Hey folks, Jimmy from the Undercard here again. We bring to you episode 95 Clip Show. On this episode, we have Heather Hooker from Exposed Detroit. We have Brad's friend, Fred Weddington. We talk Mayweather Maidana II, and we have a few other surprises in store for you. Once again, if you like what you hear, you can listen to us every Tuesday night from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays from noon to 1 on rawradiox.com. We hope you enjoy the clip.
The whole thing, but we also have some friends in here too, so
yeah,
it's going to be a fun night. So Fred's like, yeah. I've known Fred, first off, everybody, my good friend Fred is in here. I even put you on the poster, buddy. You like that? Yeah. So, my good friend Fred, we were figuring this out the other night. I've known him since here anyway, so we got to get everybody out of the woodworks and stuff like that. But let's start talking about Mayweather Maidana. Jimmy, you know, as big as this fight is, it's still not getting the national coverage that it should. It's probably because it's a rematch. It's probably because maybe people think Mayweather's just going to walk through Maidana again. What do you think needs to happen for this fight to get attention this weekend? Because do you think that some more controversy needs to come up or something?
Yeah, I mean, isn't there? I mean, and I don't know. I know in the last one that I saw, there's still they're still arguing over the gloves. I don't know if that's gotten resolved yet. But yeah, I think there needs to be a little more controversy. Maybe somebody needs to see something in Maidana that we haven't seen before, and which will then, you know, like, oh, maybe Maidana might actually win, but I don't know. I think I agree with you. I think it's because it's a rematch and everybody's, you know, just thinking that it's just going to be the same old, same old. They don't think that Maidana is going to be able to really do anything differently than what he did last time. That the people are just not as interested in it as they were the first time.
Yeah, and by national media, it just means the sites that I normally go to that will give boxing its due when it comes time. They don't follow every week. They don't follow every storyline, but they would follow a Mayweather storyline.
Right.
Which got me thinking is Mayweather might be pulling off the biggest con job here in trying to make Maidana something he's not. I think there's nothing that how do I even put this? I don't think there's anything Maidana can do that he didn't do the first fight to try to win, and I think that Mayweather will.
Do you think maybe he'll fight dirtier this time?
I don't know how you fight dirtier, and you gotta think. Is it Robert Byrd who got? I'm trying to remember the ref that got assigned to the fight. You got to think that they're going to know right off the bat to look for that stuff.
Right.
We did see Mayweather being very unfazed. I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I always thought he could be a guy that maybe you could rattle. You saw in the first fight that he didn't get as rattled as Maidana and other people were hoping. Mm-hmm. So Marv's trying to get in the building right now. So that's what those beeps are there. But so I'm hoping that come closer to fight week, it starts getting some attention. I predict that Mayweather's going to win by a decision. I don't think that's enough fireworks to give it the after attention either. But it's one of those things where we cover hand combat, so to me this is like the Super Bowl. Mayweather, Pacquiao fights. These are like the Super Bowl for me. I don't think you're going to find a more electric figure in the sport, too. And as I said before, I think he's down to his last 3 fights. I think it's one of those things where you'll remember the last few places that you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the next clip airs, Bradley Snyder would like it known that he was battling a cold. Well, once again, Bradley Snyder is battling a cold. Now enjoy the night.
To me, it's like, You're on the undercard. We got Brad. We got ring girl Erica and Brad's friend. Why don't you introduce him, Brad?
This is my good friend Fred Weddington.
Hey, Fred Weddington. And what is Fred Weddington going to do for us today?
Well, we're just, we used to be in bands a long time ago. And really what would happen was there would be something that would motivate you to write a song.
What kind of song?
Sometimes love songs, sometimes other songs.
Yeah.
But then those But then those motivations go away.
Do you ever play Wonderwall?
No.
Okay.
But here and there, I think we played when we were like 18, 19, 20, and then 24, 25 again. We started playing again.
Did you have a band name?
We did. We were Side Project.
Side Project.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. But we've come to that moment where great things come together, like Farm Aid for the farmers.
Farm Aid for the farmers.
That's right.
Or Band Aid for the bands.
That's right. Or even better, Made in USA? No, what was it?
We Are the World.
We Are the World.
Yeah.
Made in the USA.
We are the world.
We are the world.
Made
We Are the
USA.
Children.
But something that involves this week was bugging me, and I was like, it's time to write again.
And what have you written, Brad?
That's good you brought that up, Jimmy, because here we go.
Nice.
Pacquiao's waiting, hoping Mayweather will call to get this fight going. Tells the media it's going to happen sooner or later, and Mayweather's not calling. Makes me mad as a boxing fan. Mayweather lies and says he has the best opponent. Can't find a better man. He tells everybody he's found the number one opponent. Can't find a better man. Mayweather lies to the media, says he can't find a better man. He makes us all wait all the time. He says he can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man to fight. There we go.
Oh, all right.
So yeah,
Pacquiao versus Mayweather, as sung by Bradley Snyder.
we're hoping the fight happens as Mayweather lies to us and says he can't find a better man to fight.
Yeah.
We had the idea to do it. I was like, oh,
all right,
perfect. But we have joining us Heather Hooker. She is Raw Radio X royalty. Her show,
She is.
Really?
That's right.
Royalty? Who said that?
well, we're just hyping you up here. And she's on Sunday. So describe to everybody on the undercard what your show's about, topics, time, everything like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, Expose Detroit started off as my business, actually, and I was using it to, reach out to the community and help those around me. When I landed my hosting job, I decided to bring Expose Detroit to Raw Radio X. Everything that is featured on on Expose Detroit is local everything, from my guests to the music that's played. So it's a showcase for local and underground art, music, talent, businesses to get quote-unquote exposed to the public, for their music to be heard, for their talents to be heard or seen, and for businesses to get traffic and to get their names out there. So that's what that's about, and it's every Sunday 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern right here on Raw Radio X.
Awesome. So I saw too, you do YouTube videos where you record like a whole hour in studio, which is kind of cool because I think our show's better on TV.
Yeah.
It's weird, but
No, I make just videos in general of myself, and I try to make snippets of my guests in the studio and put that together just so it's something that they can have their experience here at the station. And usually it's it's a couple minutes long, and it showcases their song, because a lot of times they do a world premiere on the show. So I take that song and then I'll make a video out of it and just snippets of them rapping or performing or whatever. So
cool.
Yeah.
So obviously it's music is a huge part of the show. What are your influences then?
Really, they're my personal preferences. I love Detroit rock and roll, but because it's hard to find a local band other than, you know, the ones that Raw Radio X, you know, goes to see and whatever. So a lot of times it's a hip-hop artist or an R&B artist, but I do get metal bands that come on and drummers that come on, and it gets pretty wild when you get some metal bands in here, and Ricky always is like, how come every time I'm here it's a hip-hop artist? And then when he's not here...
She doesn't like you, Ricky.
I love Ricky, but when everybody's here is when there's metal bands and shit.
Fred's old school metal hair. When I met him, he had a guitar with skulls on the fretboard.
Did you?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was awesome. $2,000.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying it had skulls down the fretboard.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, so like he's old school metal, so he's like...
Yeah, my dad was a drummer, and my uncle plays bass, and I play a little bit of piano and drums and vocals and stuff. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you done
I can
anything
play the
that's out there?
spoons. Does that count?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Do you think you're going to do something down the road or no?
I mean, Ricky's trying to get me to, but it's one of those things where I'm still, I'm not so confident in that side of things, you know, and everyone's always like, is Heather Hooker really saying that she's shy about something in her life? And I'm like, yeah.
Now we got like skulls and skeletons and thrash metal, and I'll see if I can find a video of it, but it is crazy.
You know, I found, like, I am a really big eBay fanatic, and I like just looking on eBay at things that come out of other countries, and literally anything from Japan or Korea is like that, where it just looks like it's gothic, but they have it cute, and it's like Hello Kitty and shit.
Yeah. I just got banned from eBay.
Wait. There's got to be a story here. How did you get banned from eBay?
I've had an account since year 2000, and all of a sudden I got a complaint about my username. It was Master eBater. I thought it was like funny, like eBater. And then I got called up, and they like,
that's awesome.
And they put it like it's crazy because they banned it. So I had auctions going on at the time, so they canceled.
For sale.
No. And, so anyway, I call up there, and I'm trying to get unbanned, and they send me like overseas to people who can barely speak.
Right.
And I'm trying to like explain the situation, and it was horrible.
So they didn't let you back on?
No, I started an account with my wife's. Yes,
okay.
But I have no feedback now, though, so that's I got to start from scratch.
Yeah, and you used to sell like really cool toys and shit.
I did, yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Wait. What kind of toys?
Yeah, wait a minute. What's going on?
With that kind of name and being banned from eBay, tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. You were selling adult toys.
Figures. I collect the 80s.
Okay.
3 1/4 inch. Yep. I'm not ashamed.
All lightly used.
Yeah.
Lightly used. Wait. I gotta ask you this though. So, you grew up in the 80s, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Did you ever take your GI Joes into the sandbox with like firecrackers or whatever, and make little battles and blow up your GI Joes?
No, I was kind of sassy with them. I would just like.
What do you mean you were sassy with them?
Dude, I played with them all the time.
Was it flamboyantly gay GI Joes?
No. I was just gentle with them. They just.
I see what you're saying. You were protective of them.
He gingerly played with them.
Okay.
My
Stroked their hair.
They're 30 years old and they look brand new.
Okay. See, my G.I. Joes are 30 years old and buried somewhere in my parents' backyard.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that answer
That's
better.
why I don't have an eBay account.
That's why I don't have an eBay. Well, I do have an eBay account, but it's to sell different stuff.
Well, you don't either, so.
I was just going to say, yeah, wait. You don't have one either.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. What's up?
I don't know what I did. Actually, get in here. Yeah. You've been looking at that Amish porn again, haven't you? Them showing their ankles again. That's just disgusting.
I was going to ask Fred this because
real thing.
Fred was.
I don't know.
Fred was really good at World of Warcraft. He used to even sell like. He used to sell his characters for a lot of money because he'd get them up to a certain status.
Wait. So you made a character in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You would get up to a certain status, and then people would pay you money to then be able to play that character.
Buy your character?
Dude, actually, it was Star Wars Galaxies, which is the nerd. Dude, I'm not.
I played Old Republic, so I mean, I kind of understand.
I watched South Park.
Okay. I played Star Wars. It's very similar to.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact. I said I watched South Park.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They talk about World of Warcraft.
Straight up. Yeah. There is this. It was.
Mom, I need a ball.
Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies.
Yes. Bring more Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Mom, more Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Before
What Cheetos? I like Cheetos.
Before I got banned on
Cheesy
eBay,
Poofs.
I had sold it on eBay for $1,200. Someone paid it. Oh, dude, I kid you not, $1,200.
Really?
But back in the day, you could do this. There was a guy I know that made $750,000. He had
God.
he had 20 computers in his basement.
Wow.
He had these macros running to where these characters are just like getting gold, and he wasn't even there.
Okay.
And he was selling the gold, and for real
Wow.
money. But all the I guess the Asians, I guess not. It's just they come over from overseas.
Not to be racist.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like going off.
This is a very Oriental episode of the
Yeah, it
Undercard.
is. Really.
What I meant to say was
We have one listener in China. It's all right.
they had these sweatshops
Fantastic.
going on,
Yeah.
and they all of a sudden they just came in and just flooded the economy. So
I'm
now you
sure,
just can't
yeah.
make any money at all.
Well, let me ask you this: have you heard about the tribute to Robin Williams?
That's what I was
in World
gonna
of
talk
Warcraft?
They are immortalizing him as an NPC.
Well,
And
there's going to be 3 NPCs. They've already done one. It's
Did
already
they? What's
it's already
his-
one.
what's
I
his
don't
name?
I don't remember what it is, but it's a djinn.
Yeah.
And when you click on him, it only does one thing.
Yeah, the
he
lab-
pops up. You
Yeah.
rub the immortal
Yeah.
lamp, I think it is. He pops up and he goes, phenomenal cosmic power, and then it gets tiny. He goes, itty bitty living space.
Totally.
And that's it. That's
No
like
kidding.
the whole
You've seen
thing.
it?
Yeah.
You've seen
No,
it?
I've seen a video of it because
Okay,
I found
cool.
it.
Yeah.
And there's going to be another. It's a human male.
Yeah.
Which will be, I think, in reference to, I forget who they said, and then there'll be a human female, which will be in reference to Mrs. Doubtfire.
no kidding.
Yeah,
dude.
so there's going to be 3 altogether.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
all. I heard they're trying to get into the Zelda because his daughter's name's Zelda.
Yeah, they are going to get him into the next Zelda game.
Yeah.
somehow,
No
yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
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 That's
That's
sweet.
badass.
Yeah.
I know my son loves it.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed the clip show of episode 95. If you would like to come see us, we will be at Thomas McGee's this Saturday, September 13th, for Mayweather versus Maidana II. $25 cover charge gets you in. For more information, go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Radio Undercard.